Jerome, you're on mute. Hi, everyone. Welcome to COVID Conversations Over Coffee.
All right,
Go
once
ahead,
again, good
Jerome.
afternoon. All right, once again, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another episode of COVID Conversation Over Coffee. Ayan, tuloy na nakamute ako kasi parang it's been a while hindi ako nag-host ng COVID Conversation natin. But anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, my name is Jerome, streaming all the way from Davao City. And of course, kasama ko ngayon ang isa sa mga pinakamaganda nating host. Ikaw na mo pakilala sa sarili mo.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to COVID Conversations Over Coffee. And my name is Sheena, streaming all the way from Dubai.
Ayan. And of course, this will be another episode. Medyo kinakabahan kami ngayon ni Sheena dahil ang ating bisita ay isa sa pinakabatikang voice coach ng mga kilalang artista dito sa Pilipinas and of course, all around the world. At Sheen, bago ang lahat, kamusta naman ang buhay natin dyan sa Dubai, you know?
What do you mean?
Yung cases ng COVID, nakakalabas ba kayo dyan? How was the cases going on?
We're allowed naman to go out, pero no house parties. May social distancing sa... Okay, my cat wants to join us. May social distancing. May social distancing sa mga restaurants, but we are able to watch movies na, pero social distancing din. Ganon. So,
that's good. Dito naman sa Davao. Okay, that's nice. Dito naman sa Davao, okay naman. Medyo masaya yung mga tao ngayon kasi nga, aside sa na-lift na yung liquor ban, may mga events pa rin pero strict pa rin yung protocol namin na kailangan i-follow ng mga social distancing. May mga 25 attendees lang sa mga kasal and events. And of course, we still hope and pray na ang vaccine nandito na. No? Dahil we're still praying and hoping na by next year, hopefully back to normal na talaga tayo. And of course, dahil nga dito sa ating COVID Conversation Over Coffee, may mga iba't ibang may mga artista, may mga singers na naapektuhan na hindi na sila nakakapagkanta, hindi na sila nakakapag-perform. Kaya this is one of the biggest highlights ng ating CCC ngayong hapon. Excited ka na ba? Kasi alam ko kumakanta ka talaga eh.
Hindi. Sa banyo na lang.
Sa banyo na lang. And of course, di natin patatagalin pa. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our voice coach guest for today. Please give it up for Mr. Marvin Gayramon.
Yay! Clap, 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 clap.
Ayan. So Sir Marvin is the founder of Aesthetics Voice Studio and trainer of some of the country's top musical artists. So sir, pakilala mo na yung sarili mo ngayon, sir.
Hello, good afternoon to all the viewers of Hakbang Media and to our wonderful hosts, Sheena and Jerome. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. And my name is Marvin Gayramon. I'm a baritone. I'm a music theater artist. I'm a music educator and a voice teacher. And I'm currently finishing my PhD in voice. So there.
Wow.
Napakabigatin, no? Dahil since voice yung voice yung labanan natin, medyo kinakabahan kaming dalawa kasi baka makakasample kami. Hopefully naman sana, sir, hindi, sir. Kasi yung ating topic natin...
Gusto mo, Jerome, pilitin lang
natin. Hindi, ayoko. Kasi medyo malat ako ngayon eh. So, sir, before anything else, we would like to ask you this question muna. Kamusta naman yung buhay ngayon? Diyan kung nasan ka man. Nasa Manila ka ba, sir, or nasa Butuan ka today?
I'm currently in Manila right now.
That's good. So how did you start your music career ba? Can you share us?
Music career. First, I took voice in UP Diliman as a college degree. Then after that, doon na nagsimula lahat. I did some musical productions. I did some operas. I did some concert tours. And even as a student, doon na nagsimula yung career ko, and I won the NAMSHA in 1996, and during that year doon na rin nagsimula akong gumawa ng mga shows, and I was concertizing here and abroad. So,
wow. So nalaman mo na talaga, sir, na nung bata ka pa, like alam mong magiging voice coach ka, magiging singer ka kumbaga, o magiging performer, at magiging isang coach ka ng mga batikang singer sa Pilipinas. Na-feel mo na ba talaga na paglaki ko, magiging voice coach ako?
Hindi. When I was a little boy, I wanted to be a singer, but not as a vocal coach, not as a voice coach. As a little boy kasi naririnig ko yung mga recordings ng mama ko na nagigitara siya, And I was inspired kasi ang ganda-ganda ng tunog niya, ang ganda ng tones. And then growing up na sa lower middle class, hindi kami nakaka-afford ng voice lessons. But I really wanted to pursue singing. So, yun, kaya nung nag-college, biglang yun yung gusto kong kunin na course. And then I really wanted to be a music theater artist. And then siguro napagbigyan ko naman yung sarili ko because I also worked abroad in Hong Kong Disneyland, and I've performed here and abroad. And later on ko na lang talaga na naramdaman ko yung passion ko for teaching. But I started teaching in 1995.
Wow, parang hindi pa ako pinapanganak. Napanganak na pala ako kasi 1992 ako. Binilang ko talaga yung year. Well, anyhow, sir, I think may tanong si Sheena sa'yo.
No. Actually, I feel like I can relate sort of. Kasi when I was younger, I also wanted to I loved singing. Lea Salonga was my idol. I sang in the bathroom. I wanted to do singing lessons, but my mom did. I mean, we were a middle class family as well, and my mom wanted me to learn the piano. So I can't learn the piano and voice, and she really wants piano. So I only was able to do piano lessons, and my sister took the voice lessons. But I did join theater in college, in high school, and then the choir in college. Pero I could not do the struggling artist. Like I wanted to be in theater, but I was also thinking like, only few can break through in the theater world, and I didn't feel like doing the struggling artist. So was it difficult for you to break through into the international scene for theater? How was that like?
I think I was just at the right time. I think. Kasi hindi naman ako katangkaran. So I'm only 5'3". That's yung height ko, 5'3" lang. So usually ang hirap kong i-cast, ang hirap kong hanapan ng role. But it's siguro I was just blessed to be given the right roles. And I've done some lead roles also, but usually mga second lead or minsan nga lang yung sa chorus lang. But for me, that's made me, all of those experiences made me who I am as an artist. Wow. Kaya lahat ng experiences na yon is really beneficial to my artistry. So, ngayon, parang pagigig na lang ako. Pero hindi ko na masyadong kina-career yung pag-audition sa mga musicals because I'm already 44 years old. So, ang focus ko ngayon ay teaching talaga.
Wow.
But I still love to perform. I would still love to perform. Pero it's not possible naman ngayon eh. Yung wala at live events.
Yeah.
But on Saturday, I will have my first gig, wedding gig. Yeah. So excited. This coming Saturday.
So kumakanta ka sa mga weddings na, sir?
Yes, I'm a wedding singer also.
Wow. Like, saan ka, sir? Kumakanta ka doon sa church or sa reception?
Both.
Oh,
church. Wow. And I even sing in sa anong tawag dito, sa libing, sa lahat ng events. Christening.
Wow. Oo. Gusto mo marinig si Coach kumanta. Pwede ba?
Mamaya, i-reserve muna natin.
Mamaya.
Kasi kami dalawang excited na kami marinig yung boses mo. Pero, Sir Marvin, can you share us who are your greatest influences when it comes to music? Alam kong na-influence ka nito eh. Medyo nung bata ka, medyo siguro sabi kang makarinig ng boses sa radyo, ng music sa phones mo, or kung saan man. Pero can you name like 3 top greatest influence?
As a kid, I was really listening to Rico J. Puno.
Oh, okay.
To progress to Martin Rivera and Gary Valenciano.
So listening to them, parang feeling ko din, ako nung bata ako, nakikinig din ako ng mga singers eh. Kasi nung na-realize ko din na if I listen to this kind of singers, I choose to like, copy their timbre, yung timbre ng boses niya. Are you copying the same timbre of Martin Rivera and Gary V nung bata ka ba? Or stick ka sa kung anong boses meron ka?
Parang yung yung mentality ko na kailangan kong gayahin, pero hindi ko naman kayang gayahin.
Pero yung style nila, ganun ba yung mga boses mo? Buo, tsaka ano?
When I was younger, medyo hirap pa kasi medyo mataas yung range ni Gary V, di ba? So, but I was a boy soprano when I was a little boy. So, medyo nakakaakyat talaga ako. Kaya lang yung pang female voice talaga. And then, nung nag-grade 5 ako, I started cracking na, nag-change na yung So, ayun, hindi na, hirap akong mag-transition.
Ayan.
But,
so,
okay naman.
That's great. I think some of the viewers right now doesn't really see you on stage or sa mga stage na kung saan ka nagtatrabaho. We will be showing some of photos here na nakatrabaho mo para alam naman nila kung sino yung mga artista na nakatrabaho mo. Kasi nakita namin na at nalaman namin na ang hinahawakan mo mga singers ay batikan at di kalibre. Alam mo yon, yung parang from Mindanao tapos dinadala mo sila doon with your voice, with your coaching, medyo nabibigyan sila talaga ng pangalan sa industriya ito. We will be showing some of the photos here and then we will be asking few questions. One of the students na meron ka, I'll show it. Ito, you have these guys from Idol Philippines. Pwede mo ba ipakilala sa atin kung sino-sino to?
Ayan, yung katabi ko si Lance Busa, and then katabi ni Lance Busa si Miguel Udron, and of course, Jason D.
Ayan. So ang tanong ko, Sir Marvin, paano mo nakuha yung dalawa sa Idol Philippines muna tayo mag-start? Paano mo sila naimbitahan na ikaw yung mag-coach sa kanila? Ikaw ba yung nagpresenta na, hi guys, I would like to coach you? Or sila ba yung nag-ask na, sir, pa-coach naman kami, sir, kasi sasaba kami sa Idol Philippines?
Ayun, sila yung nag-request. And then si Lance kasi I already coached him when he was competing sa Vault of Talent. Yun. So towards the end of his journey sa Vault of Talent, I was asked to coach him. Kaya doon nagsimula yung namin. Collaboration ni Lance Busa. And then he joined Idol and he asked me again to coach him. And then si Miguel Udron naman, I was very close with his uncle. Schoolmates kami sa Agusa National High School. And then he contacted me na meron siyang pamangkin na from the States. And then, ayun. So we tried lessons. And then, yun na. Sumali na siya sa Idol Philippines. And then, tuloy-tuloy na.
Wow. So you're coaching Miguel and the other guy at the same time during the Idol Philippines. Kasi ako, subaybay kasi ako dun eh. And then idol ko talaga tong si yung isa.
Yes, I was coaching both of them. Actually, I was even coaching 3. Pero yung isa, hanggang lang siya, hanggang sa top 40 yata. He was part of the top 40. Yeah.
Ayan. So coach, having said that, meron tayong question from our live viewers right now na nanonood. Ito yung question niya from Menen Arasid. Ayan. I have vocal cord nodules, like because I am a teacher by profession. The doctor is suggesting surgery. Can I avoid the knife?
Kapag may nodules ka na, kailangan talagang ipatanggal 'yon. But there's medication for that eh. Pwede siyang maagapan through medication and complete vocal rest. So if she's a teacher, that's impossible because you have to use your voice to teach a class of 50 to 60. That's very impossible. If you teach in a public school, sobrang hirap niyan. But if you really want to get better with your voice, if you want to avoid anong tawag dito, yung pagtanggal ng nodules, kailangan mo ng vocal rest, complete, as in 6 months na vocal rest plus the medication. And I think magsusurvive ka naman. Kayang ma-restore yung voice mo.
And I suppose now is the best time to do it because there's no, because of COVID, walang klase siguro, no?
Exactly.
Yes.
So, may mga mas mahaba yung time siguro ni Menin na mag-rest.
Recovery.
Oo nga. Aside from the two of the from the Idol Philippines, you also coach this person here. Isa sa pinaka-idol natin. Ayan, Elaine Duran. Nakikita niyo ba? Ayan, si Elaine Duran is one of your I think one of your biggest talent na na-coach mo. At saka nakatrabaho ko na dito siya sa Davao City. So, how was it working with Elaine Duran, sir? Like, alam mo namang nasa Tawag ng Tanghalan to siya before. Like, tough yung kanilang paglalaban. Alam mo yung gusto nilang makuha yung the golden microphone sa Tawag ng Tanghalan. How was it working with Elaine Duran?
Sobrang fulfilling to be there for Elaine, to mold her and to train her to become a champion. Kasi siya, napaka-humble na tao. So kung ano yung nakikita ng mga tao na humble, talagang totoo yun. It's not for show. So you as a teacher, talagang invested ka na tulungan siya na ma-achieve yung goals niya. So sa attitude pa lang, panalo na. So everything will just follow. Kasi nagkakaintindihan kami, and then parang we think alike. So kung may sometimes hindi siya makakapag-decide kung anong dapat niyang gawin sa isang vocal passage, tapos minsan ako din parang hindi ako sure kung tama ba, bigla-bigla na lang we come up with the same idea. So, nakakatuwa na parang we think alike. Yeah. But si Elaine, sobrang siya. She's a league of her own. Silang dalawa ni Jason D. Sobra. Wow. Yeah. Kasi they are open to, hindi sila yung nakakahon lang, nakabox. So, they're open to impulses. So, for example, ito yung inaral namin. Kaya nilang gumawa ng panibagong way of attacking that passage on their own.
Yeah.
The last without rehearsals.
Yeah, exactly. They really know how to play their own dynamics. Alam mo yung pangakulot nila, dynamics yun, alam mo yung dynamics.
Naman, oo nga, ito si Jerome, alam na ganyan.
May natutunan tayo sa Tawag ng Tanghalan, alam mo yun. So, gusto ko talaga yung timpla ng boses nila. So, meron akong tanong, coach. If you're coaching them, as to be the great singer, tapos para mas ma-enhance yung boses nila, if they join to a certain competition, tapos for example, natalo sila sa isang competition, how do you feel about it?
I have to be strong for them. At saka, kailangan ko rin bigyan sila ng reality check na it doesn't end there. Kapag natalo sila, tuloy ang buhay. In fact, mas lalo mo pang pagbubutihin yung yung journey mo as a musician, as a singer. So you study more and you continue to hone your craft. You continue to do auditions kahit maraming failures, patuloy pa rin. It doesn't end there. Yeah. Kasi Duran, he's a product of lots of heartaches and failed auditions. So, nung nanalo siya ng Tawag ng Tanghalan, parang talagang that was really meant for her. Kasi marami siyang pinagdaanan ng mga contest na hindi naman siya nanalo, na parang na-reject siya from other channels, na-reject siya, tapos biglang ito pala yung para sa kanya. Yeah. So, nakakatuwa na tadhana din talaga.
Yeah. Actually, pang ilang rest back na din ni Elaine yun, di ba? Tapos hindi siya sumuko. And good thing na as a coach, nabibigyan mo sila ng personal touch na hindi lang talaga dito, it will not be ending here na matalo ka kasi there's room for improvement tsaka may paglalaanan talaga sila sa industriya. And with that, we will be reading some of the comments from our viewers. Jin, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, Takalik. Sige, I have a question. Ngayon ko lang nababasa ang comments. No, I wanted to say sa sabi ni Jerome, ako naman daw. Jerome, di ako makasingit eh. Sige, so ngayon sisingit na ako. Okay. Sobra. So I guess it takes a certain kind of character to be able to be as great as Lane Durant and these right these people that you've been quoting. Kasi yun nga, like you said, you can't just give up or tinatalo ka. I admire this kind of perseverance. Hindi lang pala ganun kadali maging to be a great singer. It takes more than that. But my question is, do you think anybody can improve their singing skills, or are there just people born with talent?
Okay. Absolutely, ang sagot ko dyan. Anyone can learn how to sing. For as long as you can speak, you can sing. Yes. Oh. In fact, during my college days, I taught someone who was hearing impaired. And then it was a struggle teaching her, pero napakanta ko siya after 2 years. So imagine a hearing impaired person can sing like that. Wow. So how much more if hindi ka naman hearing impaired? So anyone can learn how to sing for as long as you can speak. Kayang-kaya yan. Tiyaga lang din talaga.
Wow. Okay, so we'll read on the comments. From Jay Rojas. Proud student of Coach Marvin here. Ramdam na ramdam mo talaga yung concern to his students. Yeah.
Wow. Parang gusto ko na tuloy mag-enroll at saka...
Yan na nga, I believe that was meant for Jerome.
Parang gusto ko talaga mag-enroll. At saka, kasi ako, dumaan ako sa mga vocal coaching kasi kumakanta ako sa church before nung maliit pa ako. Like, kumakanta ako dito sa small chapels namin sa church. Pero, question, sir. Sorry, I used to call you sir. A coach, ayan. Parang coach ng The Voice, ha. What do you do to bounce back from this challenge, like this pandemic? Like, nagva-virtual event ka ba aside from, doing singing sa mga weddings, or meron ka bang mga coaching na nagaganap during the entire pandemic season?
Okay, actually, during the pandemic, never akong nabakante because I've been teaching nonstop. Aside from teaching my private students from Butuan, from Cagayan de Oro, and my students here in Manila, I also teach at the Philippine Women's University School of Music, and I also teach their junior high school and senior high school. I teach their music theater program. So, patuloy yon kahit may pandemic kasi patuloy pa rin yung classes online sa PWU. So, medyo loaded talaga ako. So, no time for depression, no time to think, pagod ka na, wala. Tuloy-tuloy siya.
Wow.
So, tayo napapagod. But I am very grateful to be blessed with lots of students na patuloy lang na nag-enroll, na who wants to continue learning. And yung school naman namin, aside from my college students who are taking up voice, meron din akong nadagdagan din ako ng mga overseas students from China na they're taking up master's, PhD. So talagang sobrang fully loaded po ako ng yung teaching load. I am grateful for that kasi hindi idle yung yung time ko, so palaging gumagana yung utak, palaging gamit yung boses, and I always pray na i-sustain ako ng Panginoon because it's so hard. I start teaching at 7 a.m. As early as 7, nagtutulog ako kasi I have overseas students. So yung mga from New York, from the US, meron din from Australia. kailangan ako mag-adjust. So, kailangan akong gumising ng 6 o'clock for my 7 o'clock class. But I end all my classes at 5 o'clock.
Wow.
And then,
that's nice.
on weekends, wala akong classes at all.
Wow.
So, yun na yung pinaka, ko.
How do you conduct the classes? Oh. How do you conduct the classes online?
Online, they're yes.
And before I proceed to the next question, sir, Coach, meron tayong comment from one of our live viewers. Basahin ko. From Katrina Centeno. Sabi niya, "Hi, Marvin. So proud of you. And I remember that line of yours, as long as you can speak, you can sing." So that only means na binibigay mo talaga tong statement sa mga students mo for them to be encouraged to sing. This gave hope sa mga hopeless like me, and then like me too as a singer. Yeah. Having said that, you have enrollees from different countries, like yung sinabi mo kanina, ano ang mas pinakamahirap? Ang mag-coach online o ang mag-coach yung katabi mo talaga yung student mo?
Pareho silang may pros and cons, but for me, nothing beats the actual experience. Giving the face-to-face class, nothing beats that, kasi you're able to hear the actual sound that the student is producing, and you're able to touch the student, and then kapag may gusto kang i-demonstrate, talagang maririnig niya. But what can we do? COVID-19, we need to evolve. So, actually, yung konsepto ng online voice lessons, nangyari lang siya ngayong pandemic, but it's been done in the US. Pre-pandemic pa lang, ginagawa na talaga ang online voice lessons. So, it's so good na ang dami-dami nang nag-offer ng music classes online. And basically, maraming natutulungan. For most of the students who are taking online voice lessons, parang it's very therapeutic for them to take classes. Especially if they join my classes, it's very different because I curate songs for them depending on their skill level, and then na-challenge sila kada lesson kasi bago yung kanta kada lesson, and then lumalawak yung repertoire nila. As opposed to yung actual lesson, kasi sa actual lesson, isang song lang yung aralin, isang song, dalawang song for the whole season. But ngayon sa online class, you are going to learn like 7 to 10 songs in one season. So talagang challenging siya. And one thing na I think nagustuhan ng mga students ko is my commitment to really be strict to them. Ayun, kasi hindi ako yung stricto.
What does strict mean? Like hindi.
Yeah, more than that. As in, I live in a condo. Naririnig ako sa kabilang building, yung sigaw ko.
Okay.
Oo, ganun. Kasi pero hindi ko ginagawa on purpose yun. I only do that kapag hindi talaga makuha ng estudyante at paulit-ulit niya ng ginagawa yung mistake. So I really have to tell that student na no. It's very draining. I'm committed to really pushing them. Kasi some teachers, yung iba naman, iba yung approach nila na positive reinforcement. Sa akin naman, baliktad, negative reinforcement. So, I think that's working for them so far. So, different teachers, different approaches naman, pero we all aim to bring out the best in each student. So, pero hindi ako ganun sa mga estudyante na sobrang sipag. Kung sobrang sipag mo, ka, wala kang maririnig sa akin. Talagang smooth sailing yung lesson natin.
Exactly. And as a teacher as well, sir, no, I'm not teaching voice lessons. I'm teaching sciences subject. It's really true that walang teacher talaga na magdidiscipline na harsh sa kanila. It's gonna be for their best in the future, right? And having said that, we will be having a short break, ladies and gentlemen, sa ating mga mad hackers dyan, sa ating mga viewers, live viewers. Just stay tuned. We will be right back right after these few commercials.
This is not your typical hall. We go beyond the concrete walls and once again reinvent the local hospitality industry into something world-class. We promise of spaces to be as wide as your imagination. Flexibility to suit the changes of everyday life and surprises that will surely turn moments into unforgettable memories. We're on a quest to make events uncomplicated, creative, and a true inspiration. We're offering you a new way to create, connect, and dream beyond what you can find here locally. As Butuan breaks out from being local and ascending into the global scene, so do we. World class, right at the heart of Butuan City. The Pavilion at the Watergate.
And we're back. Welcome once again to those who are just joining us. This is COVID Conversations Over Coffee, singing through the pandemic with Coach Marvin. Hi, Coach Is Coach Marvin back? Oh, no.
Yes. And of course, Coach Marvin is here. I know some of the viewers right now are really, may mga tawag nito, may mga singer wannabe. And alam ko, madaming singers dyan, just like me, na kumakanta lang sa banyo. And before we move to our next question, Coach, we will be reading some of the comments from our live viewers. Na alam kong mga fans mo to eh. We will be reading one of the comments here. Can we show Chill? Ayan, we have Johan Martin Rulona. Sabi niya, Coach Marvin has a unique way of teaching us on how to be disciplined. Ayan yung sinasabi ni Coach kanina. Without discipline, guys, you will not be able to move forward. But with Coach Marvin, may paglalagan talaga kayo sa industriya. Yan ang masasabi ko. So, di ba? Hindi naman talaga, imposible. Kasi nga, di ba, ang hinahawakan nito, di-calibre, tsaka di-kalidad ng mga singers. We have Elaine Duran, yung mga nasa Idol Philippines. Maraming. Of course, we have another comment here from one of our live viewers. Isa din ata to sa mga student ni Coach na nanonood ngayon. We have Chill Paloma Albasin. Ayan, with Coach po, you're almost sure you know the song by heart. You've practiced it well. But when you're in front of him, you realize that there's still a lot to be done. It's work all the time. Parang gusto ko na tuloy magpa-enroll, sir, at aagahan ko yung pag-aaral ko. Para hindi ka na sumisigaw sa condo at hindi makaabot sa tower 2.
feel ko talaga si Jerome. Gusto talaga niya. Go na, Jerome. Go.
No, not now. Ayan. Meron pa tayong isang comment dito.
Next, okay. Let's hear from our other viewers. Oh, Coach Marvin, Chill Paloma Albasin also would like to say, Coach Marvin won't just teach you how to sing a song well, he'll teach you how to make it your own. Ayan. Oh, that sounds... And Lizelle Pelayo Bajonga, I hope I said that right. So proud of you, Coach Marvin Gayramon. God bless your sufficient energy. Ayun.
Thank you so much
And
for our live viewers. Keep commenting, guys, if you have questions to our coach. At ito ang aking tanong sa'yo, coach. If there is one artist you wish to collaborate or to work with, aside sa mga nakatrabaho mo na sila, Jason D, tsaka si Elaine Duran, or sino-sino pa, who among these artists, locally or internationally, na gusto mong makatrabaho at gusto mong ma-coach at may share mo yung expertise mo sa kanila? Sino yon, coach?
As a coach or as a singer?
As a coach, sino yung gusto mong ma-coach na singer, locally or internationally? Aside sa mga na-coach mo na ng mga singers.
Okay, sino kaya? Kasi ako yung mentality ko is, I want to coach him, I want to coach him. Hindi ganun eh. Kung lalapit sila sa akin, I will coach them. So, parang hindi yata tama na ako, mag-name ako kasi what if they to be coached? Pero, kasi minsan hindi rin nag-work yung methods ko sa iba. But karamihan naman nag-work. But maraming mga gustong mag-aral sa akin pero tinatanggihan ko kasi hindi nag-meet yung schedules namin. But right now my focus is really my private students and my students at the Philippine Women's University. And for me, yun yung pinaka-focus ko right now. And whoever wants to learn from me, feel free to contact me, send me a DM on Facebook. And wala pa akong pinipili.
Oh, okay. So coach, even like yung mga never pa kumakanta, like gusto lang, first time, do you teach those or are you just working with those who are already like, somehow have some type of discipline or have already learned before? Which do you prefer, actually, while I'm asking the question, which do you prefer? Someone who's already been trained before by someone else or someone's like a blank slate?
Okay. Both are okay. For the information of everyone, itong mga estudyante ko like si Elaine Duran and si Jason D, they were my students when they were 10 years old pa. So yung training nila, lang sila, nagsimula na yung training nila. So it takes a lot of years to perfect the craft. So kung may lalapit naman sa akin na first timer, gusto ko rin yun. Kasi you shape them. And most of my students na lumalapit sa akin, talagang they are rough on the edges pa lang. But kailangan mo silang i-hone pa talaga. So for me, worthwhile yung ganun. Mas okay nga yung ganun eh. Kasi yung iba na meron na silang know-how in singing, I would ask them to forget what they learned from other teachers. I would ask them to unlearn it. Kasi iba yung technique ko. So if you want to study with me, kailangan mong kalimutan muna kung ano yung mga natutunan mo. But actually hindi naman sa kalimutan kasi as a singer you need to build your technique. So but as much as possible, kailangan mag-focus doon sa tinuro kong technique. Ayun. So both kung beginner ka man or advanced, it doesn't matter. For as long as you have a teachable heart and mind.
Oh, Jerome, I think you're on mute. Naka-mute ka na naman.
Kasi yung aso ko tumatahol. Sorry. So, Coach, having said that, what do you think are the winning values for a great singer?
Winning values?
Yeah.
Winning values for a great singer. Okay. To communicate from a place of truth, always to sing from your heart. It may sound like a cliche, but singing from the heart will always get you far. Will always do the job. will always touch people's hearts. It will make you win a competition. Singing from the heart. And number two is um, to have a good attitude. Yun yung dalawang pinaka-importante. To have a good attitude, to be approachable, to be nice to your fellow contenders, to your classmates, to be encouraging to others, to be an encouragement to others, and to be not afraid to ask for feedback from others. So yun yung characteristics na winnable na singer.
Coach, when you
Hindi
said,
naman kayo contest, but to be a good singer, you have to be able to communicate from a place of truth, sing from the heart, be a good person. That's it.
okay, I have a crazy question, no? Because you said sing from the heart. Sometimes when I sing from the heart and the song is emotional, naiiyak talaga ako, coach. And then I cannot sing anymore because yung nagsishake yung voice more anything. Pero napapansin ko na maraming singers who can actually sing while they're crying. May ano ba yan? Is there like a way to, tinuturo ba yan? Or
Oo.
Hindi naman pwedeng ganun ka overly immersed sa song. Kasi kapag nangyayari yun, talagang maapektuhan yung singing mo. But you just have to be in the moment and know the story of the song and relate it to your own experiences to be able to be relatable to your audience. And that's all it takes to sing the part. Hindi naman kailangan umiyak ka para
hindi naman sinasadya, coach. Emotional lang.
Kasi mahirap yun. But I think it's good to really tap into the song, but don't overdo it. Kasi kapag masobra naman, may nakatalaga ng sobra-sobra. So you need to set parameters na hanggang dito lang.
That's nice. So, coach, those riffs and runs of a certain singer, is it an innate to an individual or tinuturo talaga na, oy, ito dapat ang riffs mo, ito dapat ang magiging runs mo? Tinuturo ba yun or nasa sayo na yun as a singer? Parang singer talaga ako.
Yung mga kulot, yung mga yung Mariah Carey na.
Oo. Innate na ba yun siya or tinuturo or natutunan ba siya? Ano ba siya, coach? What do you think?
Answer your question, Jerome. Depende sa estudyante. May mga estudyante na innate talaga sa kanya yun. Kailangan mo na lang is, ang kailangan lang nila ay second ear. Second ear meaning, tama ba itong ginagawa ko? Tama ba? Okay ba itong ginagawa ko? But there are some students na ito yung gagawa ng riffs for them. Depending on their skill level. So, ganun.
So, natututunan din siya.
For example, si Jason D and Elaine, kapag during the competitions that they won in, it's a collaboration between the two of us. Pero in the end, sila pa rin yung nasusunod. Kasi sa contest, sila na yung magde-decide. It's their own artistic decision. Pero we usually rehearse them ahead. So, minsan, nabibigay sila ng suggestion. Minsan, ako naman yung nagbibigay ng suggestion. And, that's how we do it. For some students, ako yung gumagawa ng ako yung bumabali. Kasi I really encourage the students to be creative. Kasi masyado nang saturated yung industry with parang the same voices, the same type of singing. So, you have to be unique and to be different. So be open to creative ways of expressing your artistry. Yun.
Yeah.
Is it ever too late to learn how to sing, do you think?
Not at all.
No?
In fact, mga estudyante ako na not naman geriatric, pero 60 plus.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and for them it's very therapeutic, and sinasabi nila na they look forward to classes kasi parang they feel young and parang it's really for them, parang healing for them, especially this pandemic. Very beneficial sa kanila ang singing lessons.
So coach,
pero kung sa mga bata naman, hindi ko kayang magturo ng sobrang bata. Ang age limit ko talaga ay 5 years old na nakakabasa. 5 and up. So kung 5 years old naman pero hindi pa nakakabasa, it's difficult. So I wait hanggang marunong na siya magbasa.
But, when you say basa, is that read the notes or read the words?
Words.
The words.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Read the words.
So coach, you've been exposed to different kind of students na, and then for sure parang feeling mo na yung mga timbre ng boses nila ay halos pare-pareho, mainstream. Alam mo yung parang pinokopya nila yung mga idol nila, ganito yung magiging boses nila. How do you encourage them na ilabas yung sariling tone of their own voice?
It's the technique that I teach them that makes them sound
original.
Yeah, and I always encourage them to find ways of making it their own. Palaging ganun. Pero hindi naman kasi lahat ng students ay ganun yung level nila. So some students, I just let them sing from the heart. It doesn't matter kung sino yung gusto nilang gayahin. Walang masama doon kung may gusto silang gayahin. Kasi the truth is hindi naman talaga natin kayang gumaya. So ako din as a teacher, I always tell them na kung gusto mong gayahin for example, gusto nilang magtunog Mariah Carey, pero realistically, their voice is, ang range nila ay alto. Paano mo gagawin yun? Diba? So, ito yung mga song recommendations for you. Ito yun, kasi this is your range. But you can still expand your range. And hindi naman imposible na kumanta ng mga songs ni Mariah, but we will just have to transpose the key para wala namang masama sa pag-transpose para makanta niya yung songs na gusto niyang kantahin. But I always tell the student kung ano yung bagay sa kanila. In fact, lahat ng mga estudyante ko, ako talaga yung nag-i-impose kung ano yung kakantahin. Except for the competitions, it's usually ABS-CBN. Sila talaga yung they ask me yung mga songs, sir, ito yung mga songs, and then wala na kaming choice kasi yung final is the producers of the show. Sila talaga yung nagde-decide kung ano yung kakantahin. So, usually as early as the audition stage, meron na kaming mga list of songs na kinonsider for the competition. But if you are taking classes with me for online classes or face-to-face classes, ako talaga yung nagbibigay ng repertoire sa lahat ng students. Sila na, I want to sing this, I want to sing this. No. Ako yung nagde-decide.
Ako agree ako dyan because I have a lot of friends who joined Tawag ng Tanghalan and they told me yung kanilang yung mga nagtutugtog talaga nagbibigay ng list of song, like usually top 5 songs yun eh. Tapos si singer na talaga ang mamimili. Tapos kapag when you get that kind of top 5, tapos ikaw ba ang mamimili sa singer mo na ito ba bagay sa iyo, Elaine? Ito yung bagay sa iyo for the weekly round. For ikaw ba or mas maraming percentage si Elaine sa decision making when it comes to selecting kind of songs na kakantahin niya?
As much as possible, sila gusto ko decision nila, and then ako na lang ang okay yan, pwede yan. Wag yan. Ito okay to. Or how about this? Ganon. Kasi nice. Naman amin sa producers pa rin. So, but we come up with lots of songs. So, hindi na namin alam kung ano yung na-approve, ano yung na-disapprove. Minsan, out of the list na sinasubmit namin, walang na-approve at all. Tapos last minute, kailangan namin aralin bagong song decided by the producer. So, kailangan ganun kakagaling, ganun ka-musical na mag-aral ng bagong song.
So, ano ba talaga Go, Shin.
Sige, go, Jerome. No, go.
Kasi alam ko mga singers na mga kilala kong nakatrabaho ko na dito sa Davao na nagko-concert. Gusto ko lang malaman kung ilang oras ba talaga ng tulog kailangan magkaroon ang isang singer bago siya sasabak sa isang concert kinabukasan. Like, is it 4 hours of sleep is enough or kailangan ba talaga mag-voice rest for 8 hours ang isang singer?
4 hours is not good. Hindi, you will not survive. You will not survive singing one song. Impossible. So you have to have at least 6 to 7 to 8 hours of sleep for you to be able to be functional as a performer.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any like tips and tricks like when you're in? Because I remember when I was in high school, I joined I joined the high school A, and it was like for 5 days straight we were performing. And at the end of the day, like someone suggested, like guys, just take a shot of whiskey at the end of the day para yung para it'll help your throat down. Do you have any secrets like that? Was it? Yes. Tama ba yun?
Actually, hindi ko pa natatry yun na gawin, pero I feel na talaga nag-warm siya ng throat. I have a drink that I always tell my students to take. Sa lahat, most of my students na nagle-lesson sa akin, I'm sure kilala nila yung lohan ko. So actually, ito yung hindi ako coffee. So I take lohan ko or sheshekaw. Ito
Is that
I'm so curious, Jerome. Bibili na, Shopee.
Oo. Bibili ako niyan eh.
Kilala nila to lahat from Jason D to Elaine Duran to Miguel Odron to Lance to all my students, even sila yung mga The Voice teams, Jill Albacin, Danny Dixon, Johan Roldona, Jason Villanueva, lahat kilala nila itong drink na ito. Ang tawag lohan ko or sheshekaw.
Magkano ba yan sa coach?
At saan nabibili?
It warms the throat and it warms this area of your body. So, ang sarap manta. And naalala ko, si Miguel was recording a Mariah Carey song ng gabi na, midnight. And sabi niya parang wala na daw siyang nakain kumanta. Tapos, nito na siya ng lohan ko, na-sustain niya yung recording. Wow. Sabi ko, talaga? Placebo effect, but it's, may effect talaga siya, sobra.
Gusto ko siyang matry.
Nabibili
kaya sa drugstore.
Chinese drugstores.
Ayan. Kasi yung iniinom ko na pang throat ko is Chinese. Ayan. Na iniinom ko po, coach, is yung Lola Remedios lang. Dito lang yung effect nun eh. Wala yung dito banda. So parang feeling ko gusto kong bumili niyan. At matignan nga natin kung masusustain ko yung boses ko. Anyhow, coach, meron kaming isang tanong para sa'yo. If you can sum up your life, through a single song, what will it be?
And please sing it. Please
sing it first.
Hala, hindi ako prepared dito
Inom pa lang inumin. So,
okay, siguro to sum up my life.
Okay.
Kasi parang I always seize every moment to give my best and to bring out the best in my student. So minsan I make bad choices, minsan tama yung choices ko, but I always make it a point na ilabas yung best ng estudyante. So I think the perfect song for my life
before you say the title, kailangan mo kantahin, coach.
Okay. So this is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned second best. When I look back, I will always recall, moment for moment, this was the moment, the greatest moment of them all.
Wow! And with that, we would like to end the show. Hindi na. Pinapakanta kami ni Owen. No, we're not gonna follow that. No.
Totoo ka talaga, no?
We can't. That was amazing, Coach.
Yeah.
Ang galing.
That was goosebumps. Coach, meron akong tanong sa iyo. Isa sa mga natutunan ko bilang singer, charot, bilang isang manonood sa mga singers. Sabi ng mga judges sa Tawag na Tanghalan, you really need to sing like you're doing a storytelling para mailabas mo yung message ng song. Well, in fact, sabi ko, oo nga, maganda yun siya. Pero how do you storytell? How do you do making storytelling sa isang kantang rap? Alam mo yun? May storytelling pa ba sa mga kantang rap? Kasi parang feeling ko storytelling, sa mga rap. Alam mo yung mga metallic music, meron pa bang ganun? Kasi feeling ko talaga, singing through a storytelling is para lang sa mga, alam mo, sa mga mellow na kanta. Pero sa mga metallic songs, meron ba?
Oh my gosh. So many rappers tell their stories through the rap. Hindi lang natin maintindihan because sometimes it's...
ganun
Pero
ba?
yes, that's how rap started, I think.
Wow.
Tama si Sheena. Kahit anong genre, talagang pwede you can be a storyteller. Regardless of what genre you're singing, be it pop, be it R&B, be it rock, be it rap, music, pwede yon. Opera. That's why it's really important to know the meaning of the song and what it means to you, and collate experiences to relate to the song para makarelate sa yung tao. And because of that, you become a storyteller. Kung hindi mo kayang gawin yon, impossible for you to be a storyteller. But palagi ko nga sinasabi sa mga estudyante ko, as a singer, first and foremost, we are storytellers. So you always have to speak from a place of truth para makarelate sa'yo yung audience mo. If not, it's still singing. Maganda nga yung tunog, pero hindi mo alam kung ano yung nanggagalingan mo, bakit mo sinabi yon, bakit mo kinanta yon, bakit mo naramdaman yon, what was the reason for saying that, what was your reason for hitting that note. There's always a reason for everything. What is the reason for rapping? Why are you angry? Why are you mad?
Yeah.
Why are you happy? Why?
Yes.
Wow.
So if you listen to actually like Tupac, the old school rappers, they have a story to tell. Yung mga ngayon, it's different. They say a lot of bad words. But back in the day, the rappers actually had so much, like, if you listen carefully, you'll hear their story.
Wow. That's nice. So having said that,
explicit na. Pero may story pa rin. Pero karamihan parang ano na lang. Very explicit na parang...
Yeah. Okay. So before we end this show, Coach, if you would like, if you can, we'd like you to promote your studio and your social media accounts to our viewers.
Where they can sign up na magiging student nila kayo. And
first in line si Jerome.
Magkano yan? Sige, go ahead, Coach.
Before I do that, I would like to thank Owen Hein for this opportunity to guest in Hakbang Conversations. Daghang salamat, Owen, akong kababayan, and to the wonderful hosts, Sheena and Jerome. Thank you very much for making this a wonderful, chill afternoon. It was a pleasure chatting with you and talking about things, talking about singing and everything under the sun. So thank you very much. And sa lahat po ng gusto mag-aral ng voice, it doesn't have to be me. Pwedeng kayong mag-aral sa ibang teacher. I want you to give a try. Mag-aral po kayo. Iba po yung schooled singer compared sa isang tao na marunong lang kumanta. Iba talaga yung aral. So don't hesitate to ask for the help of voice teachers. Marami pong nagbibigay ng voice lessons. And to those of you who want to take voice lessons with me, for now, puno na po.
Puno na. Oh, that's what I thought, Jerome.
Oo nga.
There will be an opening siguro by November, but for this month talagang punong-puno siya. So, but feel free to send me a DM on Facebook. My Facebook is Marvin Gayramon, and yun. And I'm always inspired to do my best as a teacher because of um, Jason D and Elaine Duran. Yun sila yung crowning jewels ko ng pagtuturo sa Aesthetics Voice Studio. And marami ding tumitingala sa kanila and na mga aspiring singers. So I always take pride in Jason and Elaine. And to all my students na kahit hindi sila nanalo talaga, but they keep on pushing themselves to be the best performer they can become. So thank you very much for this opportunity.
Wow, thank you so much, Coach. And kahit na medyo fully loaded na yung schedule mo this October, I know madami pa rin mga tao dyan na magdi-DM sa'yo and asking some tips and advices with your crowning glory, putting spotlight to Elaine Moran and Jason D. That would really give them a good impression na isa ka talagang magaling na coach. Thank you so much for joining with us. I know 1 hour and a half is not enough, but thank you so much. Punta ka lang sa backstage natin and we'll get back to you. And of course, to all our televiewers right now, sa lahat po nanonood ng ating mga live, thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, if you guys are interested of, joining with us, if you have any suggestions or ideas kung ano ba ang dapat nating pag-uusapan within this pandemic, you can feel free to send us a message sa ating Hakbang official Facebook page. You can also send us a message sa ating Instagram na Hakbang, and you can also see this live streaming, lahat po ng COVID conversation over coffee, mapapanood niyo po yan sa ating Hakbang official Facebook page at sa ating YouTube na Hakbang YouTube at may Hakbang TV, right, Sheena?
Correct. And with that, it's been an hour, but it was a joy having this conversation with you, Jerome, and with Coach Marvin. And I'd like to say goodbye. And I hope to see you again next week on another episode of COVID Conversation.
And of course, we will be having a special COVID conversation po this Saturday together with our co-hosts, Owen and Shyla. They will be giving you a very special live announcement on Saturday. So pakatutukan lamang yan. This has been Jerome, streaming all the way from Davao City. This has been COVID Conversation over Coffee. Stay safe always, everyone. Bye-bye.